What's the worst feeling ever?
My walk comes to life.
And have we ever punched each other in the face?
Let's talk about that.
I'm Shelley. I'm Margaret. I'm Carl. I'm Peggy. We're from Mayville, Georgia. Good mythical morning.
You know what day it is? It's Thursday, and Thursday means mail
And other stuff you post on Facebook and Twitter and places we might see it on the internet that we can respond to in this episode. Thanks for joining us today. Yes, we are going to acknowledge mail that you've sent us and that you've posted for us. But before we get to that, I just want to do a little plug for ourselves here. People, we've been working hard in collaboration with freecreditscore.com. You need to check out the alternate endings to the television ads that we reshot. We did one with a llama, we did one with a picnic basket of doom, and the latest one,
Spacemen and Captain Starpaws. And incidentally, to answer a question that has been asked many times in the comments related to this is why, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't been wearing our wedding rings. It isn't because we are being divorced from our wives. It is because
heck no.
In the commercials, we're playing roommates, and then we have to shoot these endings for 6 weeks in a row. So therefore, we don't want to accidentally slip up and be like, oh, what did you?
Well, what I mean, when
it's a continuity thing.
Back when we shot the T-shirt War 2 McDonald's Coke commercial.
Oh, this is true.
That's what burned us. Halfway through, the people in charge of the whole thing came up to us and said, Link has on his wedding band.
Oh, you mean you were the one that forgot to take your wedding ring off?
Don't act like you don't remember. You don't have to rub it in though. But they said, okay, they're supposed to be single guys, roommates, blah, blah, blah. We have our reasons. So we had to go in, or I don't remember if Joe did it. Billy did it. He had to go in and had to hand paint out in Photoshop my wedding band in every single frame.
But we hadn't been filming all day, so it was just like the first 10 to 15 seconds.
And I always forget to take it off before we shoot, so please don't hold us against this. Our wives are fine with this. You can be fine with it too. One other thing of business, our fish has been named. Thanks to those of you on the Rhett and Link community, Kevin Unisil for pulling together.
It's about to be
the
named.
Poll.
Because you guys on the community went through the process and you came down to 3 names, and I think they were Quincy, Cornelius, and the Professor. And I think we're supposed to choose the one that we think is best, and I think we all agree.
Yep.
It's
Quincy. Nope.
Professor.
Cornelius. Okay, Professor.
Yeah.
He's not getting his way. I'm just being funny.
Who names a fish Professor?
We do.
You guys
You do. Thanks for doing that. Thank you, Professor. He's back there. He's smart. Dear Rhett and Link, my name is Paul, and I'm an environmental engineering student at Texas Tech. I recently came across one of your GMM shows after watching I'm a Thoughtful Guy, which is one of my favorite songs that you guys have made. While I watched the GMM episode, I thought, wow, these guys are awesome. I have to watch more of these, which I did, and have since integrated GMM into my daily routine by watching it every day after my 8 a.m. class.
What's his name?
Paul the Engineer.
Paul the Engineer, we appreciate your... What do we appreciate?
His loyalty.
Your loyalty.
And now I can sing the rest of what he wrote too.
We'll continue making videos just for you, Paul.
Now make it more upbeat. I'm gonna do the rest of his. In the envelope, I have included $2 bow ties for the 2 of you to wear. Not to glue to the boulder. For you guys to look classier when doing the show. Although they are fancy, they are still only worth $1.
Paul, the man who makes bow ties out of money, which I think is actually illegal. He's Paul the Engineer, and he breaks the law with reckless abandon. You see where I was going with that one? I said reckless, so you would
I got it by abandon.
Abandon.
All right. I got more to sing if you want me to. Although they are fancy, they are still only worth $1. But please don't spend them unless it's important, like for bacon.
That makes a great segue to our next item from the mail. Right here, Link. From
Julie in Texas.
She says, my name is Julie and I live in Texas. Just to let you know, I hate bacon. So buying this gift for both of you was a rather large sacrifice on my part. And now here's a poem. May your lips be forever moistened with the soothing oil of bacon balm. And may your days be pleasant. May you have loads of money. May you age ever so slowly. And may the chapstick not smell terrible. I'll be the judge of that, Julie. Julie, I like that name, Julie. We often put fictitious women in our songs.
Named
Julie. Well, I had a crush on a girl named Julie once. That's the real story.
Oh, you're actually putting it on your lips.
Well, you're the one with herpes simplex too, man. I'm not going to let you use it first.
Leave me out of this. Let me smell it though. Actually, I don't want to anymore. I'll smell it from the can and not from your lips.
Very bacony.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Julie.
All right, here we go. Ari Berg asks on Facebook, have you ever noticed that most people jiggle their legs at the same rate? Why do you think that is, if it is at all? I think he's talking about like that nervous jiggle thing.
Yeah, let's see right here. I can only jiggle my right leg.
All right, 3, 2, 1, do it at the same rate. Or do it at your rate.
Feel what feels natural.
Right there. I think it's the same. It is a universal. It is a universal
rhythm.
Frequency. Liban Ahmed posts on Facebook. What's the worst feeling ever? Let's talk about that. This is a good one for you to weigh in on the comments. What is the best feeling? What's the worst feeling? What is the worst feeling ever?
Most people who have had kidney stones say that even women who've both been pregnant and had kidney stones are like, kidney stones is worth having a baby.
To me, the worst feelings are the ones that are strictly emotional. Let's not even go with pain. Like, I hate it when I have like packed for a long trip and I'm at the airport about to get on the plane and I have the feeling that I've forgotten something very important. I think that could be one of the worst feelings
the best
ever.
Feeling is when you find it or you realize that they weren't missing anything at all. But that's not what we're talking about.
I've never had that feeling.
We're talking about the worst feelings. I'd say this happened to me in the past 6 months, and I don't think it gets any worse than this. You're at someone's home, and they're like an acquaintance. You don't really know anybody there, and you've got to do the number 2 in their bathroom, which I don't like doing in other people's homes anyway, just as a general rule. But you got to do the number 2 at their house. And then in the midst of the number 2, you look over and you realize they're out of toilet paper. And then you look over to the counter and you're like, they don't have any tissues. Because the number 2 option for number 2 is tissues.
And then you start looking at the hand towel.
Then you go under the sink.
Oh, good. You're like going under the sink? Like trying to reach over and go under the sink?
Well, in this situation, they had more toilet paper under the sink. And so everything was okay. But if they didn't, you start thinking, what am I going to do?
Well, I'll tell you what you do.
Can your underwear get flushed down the toilet? That's what you start. Do I think I can get my underwear down the toilet?
In elementary school, David Rogers threw his underwear out the window of the bathroom.
That's not a bad idea.
Then we all looked out the window and we saw some underwear, and then we looked closer and he had written his name in the tag.
If you're gonna get rid of your underwear out the window, hopefully it doesn't have your name.
No, what you do at the party is you just spend about 10 more minutes in there in the shower, and you come outside. You know what? I just decided to take a shower at your house. Just go all the way.
You basically turn the shower into what do they call it? A duvet?
A bidet.
A duvet.
A duvet.
A couch cover. All right, there's some stuff for the mythical wheel here too.
You've already gone to that. Let me show this picture first.
Yeah, sure.
People have drawn illustrations of your whack.
It's walk. People called it whack, but it's walk. It's a
whale and a hawk.
Let me tell you right now, I knew that it was a good idea when I came up with it, but when I see it come to life and I see it in pictures, it really strikes me how good of an idea it was. I mean, look at this one from Annalise. Think about how imposing of a figure. If this animal existed, no doubt it would be everyone's favorite animal, but it would also be the scourge of humanity. Could you imagine this thing? Unless it was friendly.
I don't know. Yeah, William's version looks very friendly. I mean, he's even got like human teeth. Allison Holly 24 tweeted at us, "My brothers are going as you for a costume party. Now this, I clicked on it, but I didn't expect it to be this great.
Yeah. I saw it when you tweeted us. We usually read it if we see it, and we clicked on it, thought the same thing, and then bam, this showed up, and I was like, well, hold on a second, is that us?
No, it's not, but it's close. Now I don't have an Argos sweater, I don't think, but I think that hair is a wig, but the Rhett hair is real, but the Rhett beard is fake. But it's, guys, you did a great job.
The details. They really got the details right. Okay, and you also gave us some stuff for the mythical male boulder, which is getting very large.
By the way, this is awesome.
Carter and Betsy from New York sent us a little bouncy ball that's been made into a person. Tom in Hong Kong sent something that's probably some sort of thing. I should know what it is, but it's just a cute little Batman as far as I can tell. Adam in Ireland sent a medal from a football club. And you know what football is in Ireland, Link? It's soccer. And then there is a present from Zoe and Paula in North Carolina, our home. And that is full of stuff that we're going to put on the ball.
That's going to happen.
And then we've got Faith from Ponca City, Oklahoma. She sent us little clothespin versions of ourselves. And finally, from Jeffrey in Maryland, sent us Sonic and assorted other characters that are copyrighted, but we don't care. We're going to put them on the boulder.
The mythical male boulder is uncopyrightable.
Boom, right there. Thank you. And we got a lot more stuff. That's just the stuff that we're going to be putting on the boulder this week. Actually, anything you send us, if we don't talk about it, it's probably, you can assume that it will become part of the mythical male boulder.
Rhett starts talking to his beard.
Hey, man.
What? Hey,
I'm talking to my beard.
what?
See how I'm looking down? Hey, buddy. How you doing down there?
What?
Oh, you want me to? Okay. All right. Well, that's what you want. I'll give it to you.
You're talking to your beard on purpose?
Yeah, I do this a lot, but this is the first time I've actually been requested to do it in public. So I'm going to bring it out. I'm coming out. This is what I do. I talk to my beard. Hey, man.
You're coming out of the closet as a beard talker?
A little bit of this. Oh, yeah, I know you like that.
I don't think I should be here for this.
Well, you usually aren't. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going well. Yeah. He is a little annoying.